Help me to understand. Have you ever made a mistake in your work? How did you handle it and what did you learn from it?
Sure, definitely. So while developing my ETL pipelines, I can explain this in a scenario. So at the first, when I was working on a vanilla version of the ETL pipeline, I was
Mhm,
just like focusing more on implementing the logic and the code, but I
mhm,
wasn't taking care of like any test cases or any data validation side of things or
mhm,
any basic
mhm,
frameworks of the data. I was
mhm,
just making sure if my data passes through the pipeline or not. So
mhm,
in certain cases, like I had issues with like the data types failing or this some schema integrity issues. So
mhm,
later I realized like I need to early detect these errors. Because of these errors, my pipeline is breaking abruptly in some certain point, like, depending
mhm,
upon the data side. So I
mhm,
made sure I early detect these errors at an early stage. So I
mhm,
have added a lot of like test cases to enforce like the schema integrity and to make sure the data adheres to the input